Hey campers, let's go camp and kayak if the weather holds. It's not looking too promising. Promises of thunderstorms, etc. But let's see what happens tomorrow. We'll camp tonight, kayak tomorrow. Let's go. Hot, muggy, buggy. We're outdoors. Yeah. Well, the portable house is up using my two-man French pup tent, French Army pup tent. I believe it's an F1 or an F2. Great little tent, and I think it cost me like 45 bucks. Can't beat that with a big stick, and it's just the right size for me. It actually looks smaller than it is. Inside there's quite a lot of room. I have one of those fold out cots, fits in there perfect. Getting too old to sleep on the floor. It's either a hammock or the cot. What do you do? Old age. It's treacherous. Decided to go camp. It seems like years since I went out and did some camping, so got online and booked a site for 2 nights at Cicada, whatever you want to call it. Some odd French Indian type odd name, and it's right. I've come here a couple of times before. In fact, I seem to get the same campsite every time, and it's convenient because you can either hang a hammock or put a tent up. It's real convenient, and it's almost car camping. Typically, I come with a hammock. I just prefer a hammock, but I thought I'd take the pup tent out, and I planned on 2 days, but it may only be 1. I have some commitments at work that I forgot about, and I'm gonna have to go in, I think, to take care of that. So I might not get a second night, but I'm planning staying here overnight, just hanging out, doing the thing. And I have the kayak in the back of the truck. I went and picked it up from Kelly's today and bring it to the cottage, and I'm thinking I'm either going to go to Reed's Lake or Cedar Lake tomorrow. I'll just get up early, break camp, dash out, and hopefully get some fishing in. As you can see, it got a lot darker in a hurry. It was really hot and humid not 45 minutes ago. I mean, I'm soaked right through. I think I lost about 3 pounds just putting up the house. And already the clouds are overhead. It's got darker already. Thunderstorms. They promised thunderstorms, 70% chance, which I think they might be right this time. But it has cooled down. It's almost manageable. I know the thunderstorms are coming because the bugs, they're gone home. Man, there was a lot of them when I got here. If I hadn't been tied to the ground, they would have carried me off. What do you do? Camping in Minnesota in summer. The joy. But it's green here, and that's what I like about Minnesota. Come summertime, You can't beat it. It's green, it's beautiful, great place to go camping. And there's a lot of places to go. You can travel a little bit, but there's some really great places. This is really convenient for me. It's about, I'm going to say, 20 minutes from the cottage. And there's actually a lake here, but the fishing, no, not so much. It's kind of a shallow, odd lake. It's part of the chain of lakes on the Cannon River, not known for fishing. So I'm going to go somewhere else and put the kayak in. They're talking about thunderstorms tomorrow. I'll have a look at the weather report. I don't want to be out on the water holding my graphite fly rod up in the air on flat water. In the middle of a thunderstorm would not be a good idea. Just saying. Anywho, here we are. I'm going to see. Hopefully the rain will hold off long enough for me to make a fire and make myself some dinner. I don't really want to cook inside the tent. It's good to be back out, just hanging out in nature. In fact, I might just take a little walkabout and let's see what's going on. So there you can see my French Army 2-man pup tent. On the front here, the opening that opens out like that, and it does have the bug net on the inside and it enclosed. And if you look on the sides there, it does have that built-in ledge, so if it rains it washes off, because on the sides there's actually flaps you can undo and they fall down. They have bug net on it, and it opens it up and gives you a nice breeze going through. And of course on the top it has openings. Great little tent, highly recommend it. Only problem is it's not small when you pack it up, and you need a lot of pegs to put it in properly. I mean, you don't have to use them all, but I think when you use it the way you should, it's like 16 pegs. So it's not going to go anywhere in a bad storm or high wind or anything. So I don't know if you can see, just see the crosses of the legs on the cot inside, and it takes up about half of the tent, and it gives you a nice open space here where you can put your stuff and all that good stuff. So works for me. And of course it's green everywhere. Love that. So there you go. Now we sit, we relax, we unsweat ourselves, and I'll probably process some wood and get a fire going, hopefully before it rains. The weather forecast said it would only rain at about 11 tonight, but I'm not convinced. What do? You make a fire and you take your chances. Let's try and process this wood. It's pretty hard. Ooh. Yeah, it's hard. I think that'll be enough. Get a fire going. Don't need a big fire, it's summer. Love this knife. It's my camp knife from Knives of Alaska. Great knife, solid, keeps a great edge, tough as nails. Well, just got an alert for a severe thunderstorm watch. It's starting to rain already. Wouldn't you know it, they got it wrong. They told me 11 o'clock. I was hoping to be asleep when that happened. Hear the lightning? The thunder? Ooh. What do? I was just going to get ready and go and do a walkabout. Wonder if we should do one in the rain. I don't have anything to cover my camera though. I think it's time to go in the tent. Hopefully this won't be all night. Well, it keeps promising to rain. So I'm sitting in the tent here. I was thinking if that's going to happen and I can't do a walkabout, you can always watch Netflix, and if you wonder why the camera's bouncing like that, it's sitting on my cot. So I think it's time for a movie. Actually, I'm watching a series. Life is good. Oh, didn't expect the rain so early. So while I watch something on Netflix, I'll get my bedding together. I have me a climate pillow, which I got from my kiddos for my birthday. This and a couple of other things. So I've never used it. Let's check it out. Oh, it's quite big. See it there? Climate. Huh. There you go. Comfy pillow for George to take a nap on. And then I have, you're not going to believe this, but this is a climate blow-up mattress. Use this in my hammock as well. And, you know, in like spring and autumn when it's starting to cool down, putting this in the sleeve in my hammock actually helps insulate you, so you don't really need a under blanket. In winter this doesn't do enough, but it helps. You can add to your under blanket. But for those spring, autumn, this works perfect. You put it under there and insulates you just nice and makes it nice and soft. Old age, need things nice and soft. And then I have my Snug Pack jungle blanket, rated for 40 degrees. And it's warm enough tonight, I probably won't even need it. I'll probably just lie on top of it. So that's my bedding. And it's still trying to rain. There's lots of thunder and lightning. No rain though. If it doesn't pick up soon, I'm going to go and start a fire. Oh lordy, it's only 4:10. Well, the wind and the rain is here. Joy. It is nice just to sit in here and listen to the thunder and the rain. Miss that growing up. We used to get it every day. See the chipmunk? Apparently the rain and the wind and the thunder don't bother him. I think I'm going to take a nap. This is perfect weather to take a nap. Well, it's 10 o'clock at night, and it finally stopped raining, and thundering, and lightninging. So I built me a fire. Gonna make me something to eat. Campers. Dinner is cooked. Rice, green beans, spices, Netflix, a treat, some water. We're all good. And the bugs, they're part of the meal. So I'm going to have my meal, finish watching the movie I was watching, and then it's nap time again. We will see you in the morning. Well, campers, have I got a story to tell you. For the first time in a long, long time, I had to get home. The camp was going well. I've camped in a lot worse weather than that. There was a lot of thunder and lightning and gusts of wind and a constant rain. But it stopped and the sky cleared up, and that's when I made my dinner. Sat down to watch a Netflix, watched that, got in the tent and went to sleep. And then I started getting up literally every 20 minutes to go pee. I didn't feel good. I just didn't feel right. But I got through the night, and then I woke up at about 4:30 and I got up to go pee. I'd left my water, my pee bottle at home, unfortunately, and I had to go out the tent. I got up and I was crawling through the tent to get out when I became really nauseous, disorientated and dizzy. I had to sit down where I was in front of the tent for about 20 minutes before I could get up. And I made it over to the bench, sat down there for a while. Wasn't feeling any better. I didn't get sick or anything. I just felt really nauseous, disorientated, and really dizzy. I got a little concerned because it wasn't going away. This wasn't just a bad spell for some reason. It was hanging around. I decided I could either call my friend or pack up and get home. Well, I couldn't remember where I put my phone. I rummaged around in the tent. I didn't know what I was doing, and I said, no, this can't go on. I got to get out of here. So I literally tore everything down and just threw it in the back of the truck. I got into the truck, put the key in the ignition, and felt so tired, just exhausted. I fell asleep right there in the truck. I hadn't started or anything, I just fell asleep. I woke up 2.5 hours later, and I felt a little better. I was still a little dizzy, a little nauseous, but I wasn't disorientated anymore. So I checked the site, made sure I had everything in the truck, and drove slowly home. And I made it, came inside, went straight up, had a shower, got into bed, and slept for another 8 hours. here I am. Feeling a lot better. I still don't feel 100%, but I have no idea what happened. This has never happened to me before, and I'm concerned. Hot, muggy, buggy. I really don't know what happened. I didn't eat anything unusual that I wouldn't normally eat when I'm camping or anything like that. It just, I got really nervous. So I'm back home, I'm safe, I'm feeling better. It's got to unload the kayak and everything, put it aside. I think it's been overcast all day and kind of drizzling, rainy on and off. But sorry campers, it's a fail. But I'm going back. I'm going to go back. I really want to plan a good trip where I get to do everything outdoors that I like to do. Camping, kayaking, and fishing. Not a good morning. Not a good morning at all. Anywho, even so, please like, share, subscribe. You know how that story goes, and you know this story now. Just saying. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.